Brothers is back together.
They finally did it. Finally did it. They finally did it.
Good. Let's go get that sandwich.
They finally did it. We going to Morocco. We going to Morocco. We going to straight to we going straight to Paradise Kingdom. Yes, sir. Boy.
Y'all ain't believe that wave. They believe. You think they believe? Go back, we out here.
You should be the first one. Go.
You can't get too close.
Let his kids go. Where's daughter?
Let's not get close to the gate, guys. They're gonna tell us to hold up.
Where's daughter? Let little Sharon get in there. Let little Sharon get in there. Put little Sharon at.
I'm gonna give him the phone. Hold up.
Yo, them jeans ain't tight enough.
Hello. What's going on, man? Welcome home, Max B. Welcome home, Max B, man. We give him respect, 16 years, right? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Welcome home, man. Welcome home. What's gonna happen now? What is it? What's going on now, Kids older, you know what I'm saying? Rap game is definitely different. The game changed. What can he bring now? Respect the wave, man. We gotta respect the wave, man. Okay, man. On his release, man, he already teases new music. He already talking about new music, man. That's crazy, right? Wow, man. 16 years, man. 16 years away, changes a man. Yes, sir, I'm going to say that. Man. But it doesn't erase the wave, though. You know what I mean? Because I think legacy, as far as like the street, he left the mark out here. Max B, he returns not just to reclaim his place, though. I don't think it's just to reclaim it, but to elevate it. I'm sure he was writing back there, his career, family, the legacy. That's all new terms right there, man. Oh, man. From the Bird Gang days, Jim Jones beef, you heard what Mano even asked about that. Like, yo, how you feel? And Jim Jones was kind of feeling some type of way about it. So we're going to have to see how this goes now, It's crazy, man. We have to see what's going to be next, man. But one thing I'm going to say to him, man, he just can't move. I would say, man, don't move too fast, bro. Like, you are home now, but shoot, you better relax, because, you can't move like you used to, man. For those who don't know, man, like this guy, it seems like his career was on the path of, like, he was about to take off. I mean, you always hear that about anybody that we think that should have gotten their due, their start, and something happened and be like, yo, he went to jail or this and that. But this guy, for real, he was one of them guys who, once 50 had laid down that singing, that rapping, singing, and on a gangster wave, I think he picked that up real quick, and being around Jim Jones and low key, a lot of people say that the Ballin' was supposedly written by, well, I'm not gonna say it was written by him, but it was supposedly had been written. I guess everybody collaboration on the song which became a hit. And I think at that time, Max B wasn't getting his credit on it. So eventually beef, it was a lot of beef, a lot of beef between Jim Jones and Max B. And I don't know, I didn't even know if it was that, serious until once I actually saw Mano talking to him, asking Jim Jones, like, yo, if he come home, then what? And Jim Jones kind of give the answer of like, it's up, it's on site type. So I don't know if he's trolling, like, these days Jim Jones always is trolling, but he's a serious dude too. So we'll have to see what happened there. But it's crazy though. It's crazy, man. Like 16 years, it's been a long time. And to be honest, every year, fans has been waiting for him. Like, yo, they be like, yo, is he coming home? Like, oh, is he there? Nope. And then finally now it's being shown like, yeah, it actually, yeah, he's home, and what is next? You gotta keep your head on the swivel. Make sure you not catch no more violation. I'm sure you're gonna be on probation or some type of parole or whatever it is. There was also snitch allegations. We ain't gonna focus on that, but the street will. So we don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy to see that finally it happened. But one of the bright side in this is what I see is I see French Montana, man. He showed up. He kept it. He kept it real. He stayed down. Even put him on some of his albums, and it's like, oh, that's like he kept it. He stayed true to his boy, man. Like he wasn't playing. He just stayed there. He even pieced it out with Jim Jones. He pieced it out because he had beef with Jim Jones as well. But he actually pieced it out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's just, now we're gonna see what happened. We're gonna see what happened, man. The wave returned, man. He returned, man. It's real, man. You know what I mean? Like this is what's the word? Nostalgic, whatever it is, and he kind of cheated. He cheated his fans, man, because the fans, they definitely was behind him, man. The rhythm is back, man. The heartbeat, man, that never sleep. It's loud, man. Confident. That's when he came out. That was it right there, man. There was no other voice, man. No other voice as far as like street. In terms, you have the D Block, everybody, but he was the one coming. Like everybody was like, okay, they call him the Wave God, man. You know what I'm saying? Nickname he earned this long before hashtags and memes and all that, man. To his fans, he was a poet of pain and pleasure, man. To the industry, though, he was a problem. You feel me? Too big to contain. He was there, yo. Like he was there. But before the world could hear him, man, like I said, before the world can before French Montana built his name of, that coke wave and all that, there was a Harlem kid, kid named Charlie Wingate, man. And his story was about what? To change hip hop forever, man. Early 2000s, man. 135th and Lenox, man. Project Hallways buzz with mixtapes. DVD freestyles and radio dreams. Max, short, but he was tall. You know what I'm saying? He was there, man. He was there. He was laying flows down, man. He was writing hooks for locals. He was writing hooks. A lot of people, like I said, man, a lot of people saying that, yo, this joint might have been that ballin' might have been him, but we ain't gonna take that away from Jim Jones, man. But, you know, 2005, his name landed the orbit, you know what I'm saying, of a Harlem power player, man, Jim Jones, man, who's been around for a long time. I gotta give him his props, though. You know, Jim Jones been around, man. He, you know, sometimes he be talking out his mouth when he start putting his name in with Nas a little bit. You know, I be like, yo, come on, man, stop playing around. But, you know, other than that, man, but Jim been doing what he been doing. Jim Jones, you know, fresh off Dipset, Glory Days, he, you know what I'm saying, he wanted his own teams, so the Bird Gang and Max B was the missing piece, man, raw talent, you know what I mean, so then you have the, you know, the street cred and melodies that stuck, man, together they made records that still echo through New York, man. G's up, man, baby girl, ballin', like I told y'all, ballin'. We fly high and all that, you know, we fly high and them, man. Guess who crafted that hook, man? You just gotta have to believe me on that or whatever, whatnot. I don't know, I wasn't there, but that's the word. You know what I'm saying? It was magic, man. You know, it for a moment, but in the music business, man, credit is a currency, and Bird Gang Max B felt broke, bro. They felt broke, man. The partnership fractured. You know, and the fuse, you know, it was a lot of insults, brawls, like fighting and all that, diss tracks, you know what I mean? So it was all type of stuff going on right there. We remember that, yo. We remember that, man. When that partnership fractured, we remember, man. All that diss track, you know, claim Max was claiming like, man, Jim owe him money. He's like, man, and credit. You know, Jim said Max was disloyal. He called him disloyal. The streets, yeah, the street chose side too, man. You know, it was crazy, man. The industry watched two Harlem giants tear each other apart, man, in real time, man. This thing was crazy, bro. Like by 2008, the Wave God broke away, man, from Bird Gang. Max started dropping solo mixtapes, you know, Public Domain, $1 Million Baby, Coke Wave, and French Montana, you know, each tape was a declaration. I don't need a crew. I am the movement, man. So, but while the music was rising, his past was closing in, though. In 2006, you know, a robbery plot gone wrong in New Jersey left one man dead. Prosecutors said, you know, Max planted it. You know, that's what they said. He said he didn't. You know, he said, you know, prosecution said Wingate was the mastermind. You know what I'm saying? Max like, nah, I ain't no mastermind or nothing. I'm a rapper. You know, that's, you know, it's crazy, man. That, you know, how times then never really changed, because Lil Durk right now facing time because he's still like, man, nah, I'm just a rapper. I rap, but I mean, I ain't seen no hit, and it's the same thing. And yo, so ultimately in 2009, shoot, they convicted him, man. They convicted him, felony, murder, and robbery. Sentenced to 75 years. 75 years, that's crazy. I don't know where these people be getting these numbers from, but they gave him 75 years, man. They say, yo, here, take 75, walk away from me, like the guy usually say. The wave crashed, man. That wave was crashed. It just crashed, man, but not for long. Not for long. You know what I'm saying? So for many, that's the end of the story, man. Shoot, I thought so too. I definitely thought it was. Shoot, 75 years. Okay, go home, bro. You die. You went out like a gangster. You did it. Whether you did it or you didn't do it, none of my business. But you got 75 years. Dang, that's crazy. Just even think about it. Like, he's free now. Thinking about 75 years, it just sounds crazy. From inside East Jersey State Prison, man, he was there, man. He kept recording vocals over phone lines. He released Wave Baby and Wave God projects from his cell, man. Even Kanye shouted at him out on Waves. You know, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, Max was recording, man. He was recording in prison. It's still sounding better. You know, a lot of people say, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, in 2016, his conviction was reduced. I don't know what happened there. A lot of people would say, my boy, he bit the cheese. But nah, we ain't gonna say that about the Wave God, man. We don't know about it. I don't got no paperwork, so I ain't even gonna talk about it. Aggravated manslaughter. So they aggravated manslaughter. And it's released, you know, window, it kind of opened. The Wave was rising again. It was rising again. It looked good. It looked like he was coming home every year. He was him. Yeah, he'd be home. Nope. He ain't. Nope. But then, you know, time softening a lot of things. An interview years later, he interviewed, you know, Jim Jones spoke on beef with hesitations, almost regret. He called Max a talent who got lost in the streets. Yo, Max, you know, but that was a while ago. You know, now he still got, you know, whatever it is going on. It seems like he still got a little hate. You say, I ain't got no hate for him. It's love. We are young. We were young and wild. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? And Max B himself, you know, you know, I ain't dwelling on the past. Shoot, you can't. He's 75 years and you in jail. How you gonna be dwelling on no past? Because you ain't gonna make it. You know, because, you know, that's all water. The wave move forward. I mean, you know, he moved forward, man. Keep going, man. Keep it strong. 16 years of reflection. You know, it'll wash away a lot of pain, but the lesson of beef remains, man. Yo, loyalty and ego can't coexist, man. It can't coexist for long. You know that's a fact. You know, so now November 9th, you know, 2025, Max B walks free, man. Walks free, no change, no crew. You know, all his crew right here, everybody standing right next to him. You know, just a peace of mind, man, looking like he happy, you know, everybody just hugging and like you're welcome home, or even his kids was there. It's a good thing to see, man, but how long can he last? Can he stay home without being killed? Can he stay home without violation? Can, you know, because it's going to be a whole new challenge. So freedom is one thing, but that's going to be a whole new challenge for him, man. You know, so Max B carved his name in hip-hop history, man. Definitely, he did, man. We welcome home. We welcome him home, man. Hope we do, you know, get some better things going, you know. But his story, I don't think it's over though. I don't think it's over. The wave is back, right? So it's back, you know. And the world, let's see what can he surf again? That's the question, man. Can he really surf again, man? We welcome him back, man. Hopefully he able to sustain whatever it is that he's doing in his life, man. You know, so let me know, man. Let me know what y'all think about the Wave God coming back home, and how do you think he's gonna be able to maintain and on the streets where, you know, it might still be drama for him and you know, Jim Jones and do you think that he got it in him to actually drop an album where people be like, yo, yeah, like I'm feeling this joint, you know what I mean? I know he definitely got his fans. I'm one of them, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just let me know, man. You like this, man? Just leave a comment, you know what I mean? Leave a share it, you know what I mean? Subscribe to it, man. All right, y'all, man. Peace.